CBS Sports presents the Geico Halftime Report. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geico Halftime Report. I'm Tim Brando at halftime of the Army-Navy game. The Heisman Trophy will be awarded just a few hours from now, and we are honored to be joined by the finalists. Texas A&M's Johnny Manziel, Manti Teo of #1 Notre Dame, and Collin Klein of Kansas State. Welcome, guys. It's great to have you here. It really is. Let's start with Johnny Football himself. How does it feel to be a freshman in the running for an award that a freshman's never won before?
What a blessing and honor it is to be here in the first place with a group of great guys I'm getting to know over the weekend and really get to hang out with them. It's been an honor to just to be in the same sense as these guys. I'm really humbled by it.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, you put up historic numbers, pulled off one of the biggest upsets of the year, and fans kind of fell in love with your playing style. I described it as jazz, with a definite starting place, kind of improvising in the middle, and ending up someplace. How would you characterize your style of play?
I think you nailed it. You did a good job at defining that, but there's definitely times where I'd rather sit back there and be like Colin and just deliver strikes all over the place. But you got to improvise sometimes, and it's helped us out throughout the year.
How about an encore? What do you do for an encore performance?
Hopefully we go into the Cotton Bowl and take care of business against a good OU team. I know our whole team's looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, enough about these offensive guys. Now, Manti, historically, defensive players never get some love. Although Woodson did win it in '97, he played some wide receiver and special teams. There's never been a defensive player solely that has won the Heisman Trophy. What would it mean to you to be the first?
It would mean a lot, to me, not only for myself and for my family, but for Notre Dame. Notre Dame is such a big part of my life and a big part of my family, and for me to bring that attention back to South Bend, is what really means the most to me.
All right, fair enough. After the Heisman, there is a bigger goal here. What are your thoughts on playing for the BCS National Championship?
That's something you dream of when you're little.
Yeah.
And for me to actually be playing in that game is definitely a dream come true, and something I'm really looking forward to, and really looking forward to being with my team and getting after a really good Alabama team.
Have you asked Manziel for any advice on how to beat Alabama?
I hinted to it a little bit. His loyalty to the SEC is a little too strong.
Already. Colin, a lot of naysayers felt that Kansas State couldn't win the Big 12, but talk about the season you guys had. It was special, wasn't it?
No doubt about it. I know, just as anybody here would say, when you have a great season of when a team really comes together, and we're just a bunch of guys that truly care, have bought into Coach Snyder's system and worked really hard, and when that happens, it's pretty special. And this year is a testament to that, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of it, and all of our coaches that have worked so hard. So it's been great.
It really was a magical season. I hate to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, but except for that hiccup against Baylor, you guys would be playing in the national championship against Manti. Have you been able to put that in perspective, or does that still bother you?
Oh, I think, definitely something like that, is something that we'll all remember forever. But, Coach told us after the game, and, life's not going to go perfectly. You're going to have to deal and face some hard things. And we as a team would be defined, and as individuals, we will be defined of how we moved on. And I think I'm just so proud, again, of the character of our team, being able to jump back on the horse and finish like we did against Texas. So.
Johnny, I got another question for you. I've known Kevin Sumlin for a long time, and I know he's one to hold steadfast to his rules regarding freshmen and the media, not allowing you to speak until like 2 weeks ago. How was that, and what it's been like since that time, now that you're able to articulate what the experience has been like? Has it been kind of a release?
It's let me focus, during the season, let me focus just on trying to win games. You're in the SEC, it's not an easy task week in and week out. So for me to not have to worry about talking to the media, it was nice. It was nice to just relax and worry about school and worry about football, and that's all I really had on my plate.
All right, Manti, Notre Dame's had 7 Heisman Trophy winners. Tonight, you have a chance to be the 8th. Go all the way back to National Letter of Intent Signing Day 4 years ago to sitting right here at this desk right now. How do you put your experience at Notre Dame into perspective?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can. With the things that I've been through and that our team's been through and that the program's been through. For me to be sitting here amongst all of you and these 2 guys who I consider my friends, and just a couple of days ago, they were total strangers that I watched highlights of. It's definitely a dream come true for me, and to be a Golden Domer. I think that's the best title that one could ever hold as a Golden Domer. So I think it's just a dream come true for me.
This one's for all three of you. We got a couple of seniors here and a freshman. Does any of that matter anymore when determining the Heisman? I'd like to hear from all of you on that.
I don't think so. I think, obviously, that's going to be my answer.
And you're sticking to it.
I guess I have to.
Is perspective different, though, when you're a senior on the Heisman?
I don't think so.
You know?
Yeah, I really don't think so. I think the Heisman goes to, I'm obviously the best player in college football, so I don't think so.
Last question. I want to put you guys a little bit on the spot here. If you had a Heisman vote, each one of you individual, all right? If you had a Heisman vote, who would you pick?
So I'll go first. I would give my Heisman vote to my center, Patrick Lewis. That's,
He's got a career in politics.
Yeah, buddy. I like it.
he's one of my
A lot of
favorite people on
shotgun,
the team.
a lot of shotgun in that offense.
Yeah.
Manti?
I think, for me, since he's going with the center, I'd go with my nose guard, Lewis Nix. A linebacker isn't anything without a great D-line, and so for me to be standing behind him and Stephon Tuitt and Captain Lewis Moore, they're the whole reason why I'm here.
I'm going with my whole team. Quarterback's no good without a center. His offensive line, running backs, and without a good defense to support you in critical situations, you're done.
Safe to say all three of these finalists know where the collective bread is buttered nicely by the team. Well, thank you, fellas, for being here. It's great having you. Thanks for watching the Geico Halftime Report. I'll be back after this message.